Se ha dado aviso. Tenemos que ir a Dunkerque. Preparados a popa.
¿Qué estás haciendo? Ya sabes dónde vamos.
¡A la guerra, George!
Puedo ser de utilidad, señor.
Dunkerque is about World War II. It's an event from World War II, and it's where the Allied troops were pushed back to the coast of Dunkirk by the German troops and forced to surrender. But there wasn't enough ships to take all of the troops home, so it's all about the story of survival and British civilians bringing their boats and picking up a load of British troops and taking them home.
Combatiremos en las playas. Combatiremos en las zonas de desembarco. Jamás nos rendiremos. Jamás nos rendiremos. Jamás nos rendiremos.
He is an RAF pilot, a Spitfire fighter pilot, who's tasked with giving protection to the evacuation on the beach.
Tommy is your average young private. He's just, the word in English is Tommy. The word that we use in England was Tommy. Tommies were just young, inexperienced privates that were thrown onto the beach kind of thing.
Alex is a soldier who's kind of very similar to Finn in you know, rank and everything. I think as a person he's a little edgier than Finn in that he's maybe prepared to be a little more selfish to kind of save himself. But I think the common theme is obviously that everyone's just kind of trying to survive, and they're at their very basic human instinct level of kind of feeling.
¿Dónde vamos? A Dunkerque. Pienso volver. No tenemos escapatoria, hijo.
His crew are amazing. Like, he has this massive machine behind him that I think allows him to do what he does so well. His crew are it's pretty seamless, you know, and a lot of this took place on water, and you know, we had our own little navy, and there was a hell of a lot of choreography behind the scenes that took place in order that, you know, Chris can just work with us in front of the camera. So yeah, I've never seen a crew like it.
I'd say physically it was very demanding because we were running around and doing a lot of swimming, and I think you can tell by watching the film that the shots were very demanding. I wouldn't say one more than the other, so the emotional side was hard as well, because it is very hard to put yourself in the shoes of one of these soldiers in a way, because it's so alien to us. You know, this is not an experience that you can really imagine until you've actually been there. So it was really just trying as hard as possible to get as close to that point as you could. You know, just through research and, you know, prep in general.
¡Está a punto de zarpar!
¡Vamos!
¡Torpedo!
Tienen que enviar más barcos.
Not so much advice, really. I think a lot of this film was not overthinking it too much. But I think in general, getting to be around, you know, people who you're a fan of, you know, and all the actors who are on it and everything. I think that's kind of, you know, you just learn from being around people like that. So not so much like direct advice, but I think a lot of it was just not thinking about it too much and just trying to kind of be as real as possible, really.
Cada hora que pasa nos acorralan más. Han movilizado las embarcaciones civiles. ¿Civiles? Necesitamos destructores.